After retiring from the NFL, Ricky Williams moved back to Austin, Texas, with his wife, Kristen, and their 3 children. In the evenings, he played flag football in the park. By day, the rookie who had once felt uncomfortable being interviewed without his helmet on got a job as a studio analyst for Texas Longhorns games.
We'll talk about this is a play we're going to call.
Still, he wanted more football.
Gino coming in here, a great game plan.
You know, on one hand, I told myself I would never become a coach. It just seemed too stereotypical. And at the same time, I realized that I love the game of football. I love inspiring people. And it just seemed like the perfect fit. I could go into coaching, especially at the collegiate level, and really enjoy myself and really affect a change in a lot of young men's lives.
Ricky applied for an internship program run by the NFL Players Association for former players interested in a career in coaching. As part of the application process, he needed 3 letters of recommendation, which he received from one of his Texas coaches, Mack Brown, Jeff Ireland, a GM during Ricky's time in Miami, and one of Ricky's former NFL coaches, no longer in the NFL.
Set, hit.
Ricky was accepted into the coaching program, and in the summer of 2013, began mentoring the running backs
Keep your head up.
at the University of the Incarnate Word in San Antonio, Texas.
Depending on how he plays you, but if you attack him, he's got to back up a little bit.
He helped the 5-year-old football program to its first ever winning record, and when the season was over, was invited to be the defensive coordinator of a fledgling Chinese football team, preparing for the first games it would ever play outside of China.
Ask him again.
快说啥扫的时候，谁去看里边最里边的外接？啊？
We had these kids for 4 weeks total. They had 4 weeks of football, and then they were playing in an international tournament. I mean, that's 4 weeks ever.
如果是他们打跑锋的话，一直往前冲，不要往后退。
And most of these kids had never even seen a football game.
You can't hurt this. I'm a machine, jerk.
So the thought process was when we were doing training camp in Shanghai, every day I would show them a couple of NFL's greatest 100 players, just so they can get a sense of what the game was about and the way the game should be played.
Let's go.
For me, I said, okay, a successful trip is if they get back on the plane and they still want to play football. Because I knew it was going to be difficult. I knew they were going to be out-experienced, outsized, out-physicalized, out-everything.
Defensive lineman number 93.
You ready?
Yeah.
Francisco Jorge Kraus.
You ready?
Yeah.
You're going to play today, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. And what I loved about our kids is they had this pride and they just kept on plugging, kept on working.
Garcia looking to throw, going to his right side. Intercepted by number 24 of the Chinese defense. Flying Wei Chen on the interception. Excellent break on the ball.
China played 4 games during its first appearance at the World University Games, surrendering 197 points and scoring 0. But it didn't matter. The kids were hooked. At one time, the only people with images of Ricky Williams were in San Diego, then also in Texas, New Orleans, and on across the U.S.
All right.
Now, people all over the globe have images of him.